I'm Jane Monreal. Bekah Birdsall joining us here in studio right now. What I did like is that it feels really comfortable out, although I needed a light jacket.
Yeah, it was refreshingly cool out there. We only get a handful of these for the summer months, so this is going to be a day that you'll want to hold tight and close in. If you do have any outdoor activities plans, or if you haven't made plans, I would make them because that's how nice it's going to be feeling.
Yeah.
We've got sunshine returning, lower humidity, and then a heat wave is going to be building as we go towards the weekend and for next week. So days like today, take advantage of them. The weather impact today is going to be that this is going to be the pick of the week. We started off this morning with temperatures in the 60s, followed by afternoon highs in the middle to upper 80s. This is going to be a very hard day to beat. It's also going to be the coolest day out of the next 7, even 10 days. We can thank this nice weather all due to a cold front that is well down to the south of us, driving in winds from the north. That is why our dew points have dropped. We've got a really nice burst of drier air that will continue to persist, at least in the Carolinas, over the next day or two. Now, after today, we've got a big warming trend as we go over the next couple of days, through the weekend, through next week. This is also when our humidity value is going to start to increase as well. Thursday, not too bad, a little bit sticky, but we'll have high temperatures right back into the 90s and then slowly building into the middle 90s, but feeling much hotter than that thanks to those dew points rising into the 60s and 70s. Now, this is also going to introduce some rain chances our way. Nothing widespread at this point, more of those hit or miss showers or thunderstorms, but just to give you a reminder of where we are at this point in the year, we're at a yearly departure almost 7 inches and a departure for this month over an inch, almost a quarter. So we desperately need rain, and there will be some rain chances to go and look forward to for this week, but it's just not looking promising for any widespread impacts. So there could be some slow moving downpours, that could drop anywhere from about a quarter to about half an inch, but it's more isolated, more of the winners and losers type of situation in terms of who gets the rain and who doesn't. Heat wave is coming our way. By the time we get into next week, this is a preview at what you can expect in terms of the heat. We're going to have a ridge of high pressure system settles, and that means we're looking at upper 90s and potentially flirting with our first 100-degree day of the year and summer so far. Now, on average, we see about 100 day per year. So this would be nothing out of the norm, and July is on average our hottest month of the year. So ending out June hot, and of course the first full week of July is also trending very hot as well. Now, before we get there, it is going to be a slow climb, or a slow build, if you will. So today, with lots of sunshine, we're still staying in the 80s. By Thursday, back to the 90s, and then slowly starting to increase by just several degrees going into your Friday. If you haven't made weekend plans already, this is what it looks like. Middle 90s, a chance for a couple of showers or thunderstorms. That does increase with that coverage going into Sunday. Again, not everyone sees it, more sporadic, but those morning temperatures also will be quite warm as well, so not much relief in the overnight hours. Now, this is definitely looking as we go towards next week that it will be the hottest week of the year so far. Like I mentioned, not out of the norm for July being the hottest month of the year, but we peaked earlier this month, 97 degrees, June 12th. We do have a chance to get there as we go into next Tuesday. So our temperature outlook all in the red. What that means is we are trending well above average in terms of our temperatures. Outside now in the 70s, lots of sunshine. We're warming out of the 60s. It was a very, very pleasant morning. Hope everyone enjoyed it because it does not last in the 60s over towards the mountains. Now, today it is going to see an increase in a few clouds. Around 2 o'clock, 82 degrees, dry conditions all around. It's going to be a rain-free day. And today is going to be perfect for any evening plans, whether you want to take dinner out to the patio or just enjoy an evening stroll. I would do it because the rest of the 7 to 10 day forecast is probably not going to allow for that. Again, this is going to be a slow climb and build. So back to the 90s tomorrow with lots more sunshine. It's still a little bit sticky, but not too humid. And then by the time we get towards this weekend, the big story is going to be those feel like temperatures nearing the triple digits, and then 10-day forecast just looks really hot. A stretch of upper 90s to near 100. This is also where we could get more into that heat advisory criteria. that dangerous heat threshold. When we start to see those heat index values get to around 105, the National Weather Service issues heat advisory. So that is likely to come going into next week. But just a reminder, take it easy out there, because hello July. That's what we're looking at, and it stays hot going into the 4th of July as well.
Okay, and so today is really, why do we get just this little break today?
So we have that cold front pass through, but it's short-lived because a high-pressure system builds right behind it. It switches our winds to the south, and then a ridge of high-pressure system builds in after that. So that's why it's a slow climb.
Yeah.
A tease, if you will.
Yes, but you know what? Days like this are rare in June and summer, so you do have to take advantage of them.
Exactly.
That's why, morning stroll, evening stroll looks great.
Love it.
But yeah, beyond that, the rest of the 7-10 days just looks miserable.
All right. It sounds like lunch, or I don't know,
Doing something outside.
Yes,
happiness
doing something.
outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get outside.
All right, Bekah Birdsall, thank you so much.